everybody, I'm Anthony.
I'm Tim.
I'm Joey.
And we are DarkStar. We just got done watching Muhammad Ali and Michael Jordan. This time we're going to be watching Beethoven and Beiber. Two musicians, two different eras. Beiber has all the hate in the world. I like his music. I don't necessarily know if I like him too much, but I do enjoy his music. I don't listen to classical music, so I won't pretend like I know Beethoven's music. But I don't really have a bias per se. There's a lot of bias going into this video. You know, pretty much everybody's just gonna say, and I've said this before, like all the old timer ones are always gonna be like the best. Like these guys were true musicians. Well, that doesn't really affect whether or not their verses were better in here. In my opinion, it's about whether or not they have the best flows or rhymes or disses and stuff like that. So I'll let you guys decide who you think was better. But I always go into these with an open mind. I don't necessarily just hate or love one character over the other. If somebody does better in the rap, then they do better in the rap. That's just how it is. Who do you think has the edge in this one, guys?
Or for me, it's definitely going to be Justin Bieber. I feel like.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to find a lot of Bieber hate on this channel. I wouldn't say I'm a fan of like him personally, but like I said, we all like his music. It's kind of music we listen to and stuff. So there's not that much hate. I mean, obviously he's a brat. You saw some of his videos and stuff like that where he's like pissing into a bucket or whatever he was doing and like just being an asshole a lot. But he's been more under the radar and kind of chill lately. And you know, he was a kid, a rich kid or whatever. I mean, he's not a relatable person, obviously. I just listen to people's music, and if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not.
Yeah.
So
I don't have a preference really going into it. So.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and just get straight to it, and then we'll discuss afterwards. I'm going to hop out for this, of course, as typical, and just let them react to it, and then I'll be back for the discussion.
3, 2, 1, start.
Piano.
Classical sound.
Look what the cat dragged back from the dead. Man, it looks like Chewbacca wiped his ass on your head. I'm the next Michael Jackson. You smell like Betty White. Here's some aspirin. You're catching Bieber fever tonight.
Oh, that's a good one.
The voice is incredible and your music is terrible. Who even listens to
Oh my God, I love that.
Even the least wants to do me. And now that you're right next to me, I can understand why they use the dog to play you in the movie.
Sit down, son, and let me give you a music lesson. Ask Bach, I've got more cock than Smith and Wesson.
Oh, nice.
Never, you'll never be forgiven.
What a fucking
I crafted
reference.
masterpieces that will last throughout the ages. Your music gets you bitches on your Facebook pages.
Spitting fire.
Major third degree. My name is Beethoven, motherfucker. Maybe you heard of me. Not the Saint Bernard version. I'm the real OG. You wanna trade blows? You can't even hit
I
puberty.
got Kim Kardashian in my bed backstage. When's the last time your music got anybody played? I got
Looking for it.
105, so there's not much time left. What else can I say? Your own music made you deaf.
I would smash you, but in Germany we don't hit little girls. And I'm glad I'm deaf so I can't hear that piece of shit in my world. There's a crowd of millions waiting to hear my symphonies. You wanna be a little white usher? Here, show them to their seats.
Oh,
Who
that's
won?
nice.
Who's there?
Oh, man.
Dude. Beethoven all the way, man. Dude, he killed it. Oh, that was so awesome. Oh, the more cocked than Smith and Wesson. That's so great, man.
All right. So, yeah, a lot of hype for Beethoven there at the end.
For sure.
I think the line that really put it over the top for me is that last line. You want to be a little white usher here, show them to their seats. This was a really good line, honestly. But yeah, Bieber got some blows in there though that were pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. I thought initially, whenever he went first, I was like, oh, there's no way Beethoven's gonna like beat him out. What he just said, and then he did.
Yeah.
Did exactly that.
His first verse was good. It's just like some of the words Beethoven used in his rhymes it sounds so good, man. Going with his flow.
Yeah.
I created masterpieces that'll last through the ages. Your music gets you bitches on Facebook pages.
That's nice.
That was great, dude.
My favorite verse line of the whole thing was the more cock than Smith and Wesson. Like, dude, that's so great. That's up there with some good stuff for me. From the ones I've seen, I haven't seen many, but I like that one a lot.
Okay. Okay. So you both go Beethoven, right?
Yeah.
I also lean towards Beethoven. I just didn't think it was as bad as a lot of. You go to the comments and like Beethoven 1, Beethoven 1, Beethoven. You know what I mean? Like it's not really like people go into it with just a bias, like oh, Bieber sucks. I'm not gonna. No matter what happens, he's gonna win. Sorry. Beethoven could have literally not said anything, and there would have been people like Beethoven 1. So.
The believers.
Yeah. Well, the anti-believers or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I definitely think Beethoven won as well. I just think that his verses and stuff like that, not necessarily his flow per se, but just the wordplay that he used, especially the Usher part where put him over the top. And Bieber was...
I honestly didn't really like that Bieber started out his verse like on Beethoven's music. Like it was really slow, and then he tried to like start singing into it. I didn't really like that.
I don't know much about Beethoven. Does he always look like Dracula? Like, is that like a thing? I'm like, I know much
I
about
won't
him.
pretend. I won't pretend like I know much about him either. Honestly.
I was like, is this dude trying to be Dracula right now?
Yeah, I mean, with the Bieber thing too, like he was kind of self-deprecating a little bit too when he started doing the singing part or whatever. He's like, "Cause the music is terrible." Like he purposely is like off key or whatever. So
That was great.
maybe not off key, but yeah, I don't know. It definitely would lean towards Beethoven, but the lines like, I got Kim Kardashian in my bed backstage or whatever, and Beethoven's like,
Looking.
that's pretty great. Used a dog to play you in the movies. That was pretty good.
I didn't get that one until Beethoven came back to that in his verse, and I was like, "Oh, the movie. Okay, got it."
Yeah. So yeah, there are little snippets for both of them that are in there. That I thought were pretty fun. But we'll go ahead and give Beethoven the win here. Unanimous sweep. We'll be back again next week for another couple. So yeah, get hype about that. We'll get ERB, caught up on these guys. Like I said, the rest of us aren't watching them, the old ones, because we've already seen all of them basically. So that's why we hop out of the reactions for those. But these guys haven't seen all of them, so we'll be getting them caught up, and then we will move on from there. We'll be watching the new ones, obviously, as they're coming out right now, because the season's ongoing at the moment. So, yeah. So if you want to see all that, you can subscribe. You can like our videos and stuff like that. It really helps out. You can check our links in the description below. But yeah. Until then, next time, I'm Anthony.
I'm Tim.
And I'm Joey.
And we are DarkStar. Thanks for watching, guys.